So today I'm going to try breakfast. I've never done breakfast before, so that'll be interesting. The Uber forecast says it's going to be busy from 8 o'clock and it is 7:57. So let's get on the road and see what it's like. Okay, I've just accepted the first order. It came in very quickly and it's not the best order, but I really don't know what breakfast is like. So I'm just going to have to take some trips and see how it goes. Alright, we are finally on the way. That was a wickedly long wait, so I definitely won't be going back to that place again. But we've got the two orders and the two drop-offs are very close to each other, so get them done and get the next order. Okay, we've dropped the first one off and the next one is 300 meters away, so very close. Back in a second. Hi, how are you? There you go. Thank you, see ya. Got the next one. The restaurant name sounds really familiar, so I'm going to head on in. I think I know where it is, and I think the drop-off's pretty easy too, so let's go. Yeah, no worries. It's just Aiden. Yeah.
Aiden?
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that?
Aiden?
Aiden? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just finishing up now.
It's for Aiden. Aiden, yeah, that one. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, we've picked up the order that was ready very quickly, and the drop-off is very close, just down the road. What a beautiful morning to be out and about. Oh, g'day mate. You ordered Aiden, yeah? Yep, no worries. Ah, well, good. There you go. Thank you. Okay, I am in the city, so I'm just going to drive through some of the restaurant areas and see if we pick something up. It'd be nice to pick something up that's going back out to Unley so I can go home and have a coffee. Let's see how we go. Okay, so we've got the next two orders actually. Picked up one from the Big Grill where we just picked up 5 minutes ago, and then I've got another one from them, so double pickup at the Big Grill. So that's 3 pickups at the one location in a matter of minutes. So that's pretty good. They're a busy little place on Sunday morning. Got a bit of a walk this time. Can you imagine picking up in here Monday to Friday? Like, no way. Thank you. Picking up those two.
Both orders?
Yeah.
BM, so BM and that.
All right. I am loaded up. Yeah, can you imagine trying to pick up in here 9 to 5 Monday to Friday? Like, where are you going to park? It'd be impossible. So yeah, that's why I don't, pick up at a lot of places in the city. I'll stick to the edge of the city where you can get a park, because here in the heart of the city, what Uber Eats drivers are picking up a delivery? Okay, let's get this organised. Ah, g'day mate. You had an Uber Eats order? Yeah, awesome. There you go. Thank you. Have a good day. All right. Well, that was easy. Customer was waiting out the front. That's always appreciated. So that's breakfast for a Sunday. What are my thoughts about breakfast? Well, it's not as good as I thought it was going to be, mainly because of that wait at the restaurant, the first restaurant. It must have been at least 10 or 15 minutes, and that really puts a dent in the hourly rate. When you have a long wait in a very short shift, it really destroys the hourly rate. So I earned $36.12 in exactly an hour and a half. So that's $24 an hour, which is not great. If we didn't have that long wait at the start, it would be better, but still maybe, $27, $28 an hour, which is not on par with what I expect to earn at lunchtime or at dinner time. Based on that, I don't know whether I can recommend breakfast, but I think I'll need to give it another go, because I'd be keen to do a shift where I don't have a wait and see what the earning turns out like. I did enjoy the fact that it was very easy to get around in the city on Sunday morning. I had no hesitation accepting offers that were picking up in the city, because I knew there wouldn't be any traffic. It's quite easy to get a park. So from that perspective, it really opens up, I guess, another opportunity for me and a change in scenery. Okay, so with breakfast done, let's have a look at some viewer comments. So I had 2 comments recently about tax. One from DK. So D's written, "Hi, your videos are great. Thank you, D. Appreciate you commenting and watching the videos. I might do this as a second hustle to earn more income. My concern is, come tax time, how much do you get taxed? I recall my friend had a second job cleaning years ago, and come tax time, she had lots to pay back." Had another comment here from Jaden Fisher. So Jaden just found this channel recently, and I've binge watched all the videos. So again, thank you for watching. Definitely looking into starting this as well for a side hustle, as I'm also building a house. Can you do a video on how much you put away for tax and what is tax deductible doing this? Even just based on the average Australian income when it comes to tax, trying to get my head around how profitable this can be. Thank you very much for the comments. I appreciate everyone who watches the videos and comments and gets involved, so thank you very much. So tax really is a specialist subject and it does require professional advice. Now, I'm not qualified to give financial advice, so this is not financial advice. What I can tell you is that in Australia, as a subcontractor working for Uber Eats, it is your responsibility to withhold your tax so that you can pay your tax at the end of the year. Uber does not withhold any tax. If you don't put away money for tax while you're earning, you will have a tax bill at the end of the year that you need to find. You need to find the money for. To understand how much tax you need to withhold, you need to know which tax bracket you're in. You can go to the ATO website, search tax bracket, and you will see all of these tax brackets for Australian residents. So for me, with my work and then my Uber Eats driving, I fit into this tax bracket, and that means that I put aside this much for tax. Now, you do have the deductions which will reduce your tax liability at the end of the year. You can go onto the ATO website, search tax deduction. Again, I'm not qualified to talk about that. So the best thing for you to do is to get professional advice to make sure that you're getting all the deductions that you're entitled to. The types of things that I deduct really fall into three main groups. So number one is the car and all of the car related expenses. So that's going to be the petrol, it's going to be the servicing and repairs, the tires, all that sort of thing. It's going to include the motor registration, the vehicle insurance. The second group will be the tools of the trade. So this is going to be, the delivery bags that you need to buy. If you need to buy a torch, if you need to buy Bluetooth headphones, if you need to buy microfiber cloths, all of these things are tools that you require as a subcontractor to do the job properly. So therefore you can deduct those. The third group of things is administration costs for running your business or being a subcontractor, and that can include things like your mobile phone plan, potentially a little bit of home office expense, so maybe a little bit of stationery or a little bit of internet or some of the home office space that you use to actually manage your subcontractor business. Accounting costs would also fall into this. So your accounting costs, if you go and see an accountant, that is tax deductible as well. A good accountant will help you identify all of the deductions that you're eligible for. So my best advice is just get professional help. If you are on the Uber Eats platform, you can go into the Uber Eats Pro menu. You will see that you get a discount on some taxation services. So my recommendation is see an accountant to make sure you get the best return you can get. Now, if you want to see how much money you can make driving at lunch or dinner, head on over to this video to see how much I made.